One of the funniest guests here, we have Swami Beyondananda, who just performed a little while ago, and the energy here is amazing. So tell us a little bit, Swami, how you first came into Swami Beyondananda.
Well, actually, I've been doing this for many, many, many lifetimes. And in fact, you and I had a very significant lifetime. Do you remember do you believe in reincarnation?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Well, good to see you again.
Yes.
And again. And again. But we had a lifetime at the time of the Buddha. Remember that?
Not consciously right now, but I'm sure I do.
Well, every time, you see, it's good that you're an interviewer, because every time the Buddha would sit to meditate, you would ask him a question. And they named a city after you. Budapest.
Huh. Budapest, a place I've been to, an amazing energy there as well.
I know. If you're hungry for knowledge, that's the place to go.
That is the place. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful people.
Are we live?
We are live actually right now.
Wow, I recommend being live. It's a good idea.
Absolutely.
People who are live have more fun.
That's it. Tell us a little bit about what your workshop is about.
Well, actually, we are teaching cosmic comic consciousness, because in this new time, we have to actually rise. Part of how we are going to ascend is rising through levity, because gravity is a downer. Okay, so we want to rise through levity, because laughter causes breathing, makes you breathe better, and breathing is the key to long life.
And so is laughter. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it's very, very important, because laughter gives us perspective. Quite often, there's an aha in the wake of the ha-ha. So we want to wake up laughing and leave laughter in our wake. And people say, well, how can you laugh at this serious world situation? Well, it's simple. There's something funny going on. And that is why it is important to have the perspective of laughter. And then, actually right now, we have all of these 12-step programs.
Yes.
They take too long. I have a 4-step program, mathematically works 3 times faster than 12-step.
And what is that?
Wake up, wise up, grow up, show up.
Simply put, absolutely. Yeah. And one of the healthiest things to do is to laugh. Medical science has shown that. My grandfather always used to say, laughter is the best medicine.
Well, that's very true. In fact, Norman Cousins, who was a writer about 45 years ago, he actually was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. He checked into a hotel room with Marx Brothers movies and candid camera reruns, and he got well. And when he cured himself, the medical establishment decided that they are going to study the healing power of laughter, which is kind of like, well, it works in practice, but does it work in theory?
Well, you said one of the most important things, which is laughter and getting the oxygen flowing and you live longer. And there are so many things wrong, or shouldn't be right, I shouldn't say wrong, but aren't right in the world. The food and the schooling system, so many things are like that. Laughter can help bring this new energy in.
Well, actually, laughter raises consciousness, because, as you know, the old saying, the truth shall upset you free. And part of upsetting the setup is laughing at that. And then as we laugh, in the space between thoughts, new ideas can come in. So it's a way of getting creative about our world, because let's face it, in our world, so many things are upside down.
Absolutely.
Remember the good old days when people robbed banks? Now it's the other way around. So we have to actually recognize,
true story,
through laughter, it's a way of turning everything right side up that is upside down.
Absolutely. And you travel all over the country, all over the world doing workshops, and there's many things that you've done throughout your years. But what are some of the most pivotal points and stuff that you've done that you've seen people really light up with that energy and light up with laughter?
Well, part of what I do, it's comedy that actually opens the heart, because there is so much comedy out there that is negative. And I'm not to say that, Swami says, I say, life is like photography, use the negative to develop. So when you have negative things that are happening, when you're able to laugh at it, you're able to simultaneously see the truth and bring love to it. Because that is really what's key. A lot of comedy stops at showing people what a certain kind of truth, but then doesn't bring love to the conversation. And so it creates a sense of cynicism. But what's really important right now is to keep the heart open. Because if we have the heart open, we have heartland security, we won't need homeland security.
There you go. Tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing here at Synthesis 2012, just a mile from Chichén, Itzá, December 22nd. The amazing energy, so many beautiful people. What has been your experience?
Well, you know, I think that this is a very, very important conference, mainly because it brought people to where it's all happening. And, you know, a lot of people are concerned about a new world order. There was absolutely no order to this conference whatsoever. So don't be worried about new world order. And the fact is that, you know, a lot of this is really about the end of time as we know it. And many people who arrived here for the conference found that time had actually ended earlier. And as they waited for their shuttle buses and so on. So time had ended quite a bit earlier. But I think, have you been to the pyramids?
Absolutely. I was there twice already, and it was amazing. We were there yesterday morning to watch the sun come up.
Have you taken the Ascension balloon rides?
No, we have not. Not yet.
Those people have not come back yet.
Yes.
They ascended, I think. But yes, I think it's very important that we recognize this time as a time where I have to say the shift has hit the fan. Because we are actually at the point where humanity can now make the choice to recognize that we are all cells in the same organism.
Yes.
And we're here to gather all of the good intentions of humanity under one big intent. Thrival for all.
Yes.
We're all in this together. And if we come to that, we recognize that the energy that we've been using to perpetuate warfare and conflict can be better used working together, and then we have a lot more individual freedom.
Absolutely. And when you talk about we're all one, you know, a lot of people are like the spiritual community, they're all one and light and love, but quantum physics, quantum mechanics proves that we are a fabric of this one big entity, this organism. We're all connected.
Well, you know, social science lags behind. You know, I actually studied political science, and I always wanted to dissect the politician, but they wouldn't let me. But as we look at all of the social sciences, we are coming to realize that physical science and spirituality are saying the same thing. We are all one universe, the universal oneness. The universe has us surrounded. Might as well surrender.
Absolutely.
Surrender to the power of love.
Absolutely. And where can people find out more information about the work you do?
Oh, okay. Well, you can go to my website, which is called wakeuplaughing.com. Wake Up Laughing.
So important. Swami Beyondananda, thank you so much for coming here, bringing that energy, that light and love and laughter to us all. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
And namaste go. Goodbye.